know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Scorpio, you guys got Flamingo Spirit, Embrace the In-Between, number 26. You guys are having a tough time. I feel like you guys might be in some sort of separation with somebody. We have the sun and the moon out. This is like the oldest yin and yang, right? This is like the oldest true pair out on the board. The moon also came up for Virgo, so you might be dealing with a Virgo. But yeah, I think you're having a hard time right now. It could be just being single or just being apart from this person. This might be a soulmate that you think about a lot. I think you've met this person. But yeah, let's pull more on this. I feel like someone here is just having a hard time. Let's see. So Scorpio, I'm going to be speaking from the masculine side because I have the sage and the youth, and I feel like this is the person I'm talking about. You're coming up in reverse twice. The youth and the sage. I think like this is interesting because we're going from someone who's very young, like maiden energy, even younger than the maiden, someone who's like a child, like in between child and maiden, right? The youth. Someone, I love this card. It's someone who's like ready for adventures. It's someone who's ready to, you know, go out and kind of like take the world by storm, you know, very naive but very excited. And you're coming up in reverse with that. Same with the sage in reverse. So it's like every experience that you've had, it's just made you feel more burdened. It's just made you feel more old, as opposed to like having all these experiences make you feel liberated and, you know, knowledgeable and like, wow, I have all this knowledge now, like I can apply it. You're not feeling that way. So I feel like this is who I'm speaking about, because someone here someone is not embracing the in-between. Someone who's been separated from a soulmate is not enjoying it at all. That's what this reading is about. It's like someone here is just having such a difficult time. And I see this masculine wants to heal the relationship from the past. Like they want to heal this relationship. You can see here with healing and the Hierophant, like this is someone who, you know, you guys have been separated and you want to heal things. You know that it would make you feel better to heal things. You consider this person to be your heaven on earth. You might be focused on this person, like going towards them. I see that you're focused on building something, and every time you think about building something, you think of this person. So this is like I feel the pain in this read, honestly. Like I feel like the sadness here, because somebody here, it's like, you know, every time I think about what I want, I think about them. You know, I think about them when I consider, you know, myself with a family. I see them, you know, like I just see whoever this masculine is like, wow, you know, I really could see a future with this person. You know, there's times when we can't see a future with somebody. We can't see, you know, we don't want to see it. It's like, I don't want to see it. And that's when you kind of know it's time to break up. Whatever ended, however this ended, I just feel like somebody here is like, you know, I definitely am, you know, missing this person. I got the song Nostalgia, but it's by Blanco. It's an Italian song, Blanco. If I forget to post it in the like description box, just like look it up. But it's like in the song he goes like you're my home, like because you're like home to me. And this feminine's coming up with the family room, and that's like the first song that I thought of when I saw this. It's like I think this feminine could have earth or air in their chart. We have a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have Pisces here, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. But yeah, I just see that somebody here is missing their person. They're like, this person feels like home to me. And I think that you're going to start, this masculine wants to put strength into this. But I think that they're afraid because I see this feminine, they don't know what the fuck the feminine's up to. The high priestess in reverse, it's like they see that this feminine's moving on. They see that this feminine's doing their own thing, but they don't know what this feminine's doing. Like, they don't know if this feminine's single. They don't know if this feminine's like, already married. They don't know if this feminine is dating somebody else. They don't know what this feminine's up to. Could be that this feminine is like, Page of Wands energy is someone who kind of, they got the message, they got the memo. Like, you guys are single. Okay, I'm single. I'm going to enjoy it. So you see this person is embracing the in-between. They're embracing the single life. They might be single and they're just like, you know what? Life has its highs and lows. It's like the tide, it goes in and out. Maybe not every moment can be me being in a relationship. Maybe it's time for me to be single, and they kind of got that message. But this masculine, I feel like, is having a harder time here. And I definitely feel like the masculine is single, the Nine of Pentacles. And like, this is, again, someone wants to build towards a family, a relationship, and they're just like, I keep thinking about this person. This feminine was such a nurturer. This feminine was such, like, everything that I could imagine from somebody being my spouse. This is like what I imagined, and I want to put effort into this person. I want to balance things out with this person, but I don't know if this person wants to balance things out with me. I'm having a hard time. Like, I just see this masculine struggling. Like, they're really struggling here. If you're the masculine, I would say that if you're the one struggling, right? Masculine or feminine, whatever. If you're the one struggling, I'm saying here that there's a lot of work for you to do to balance yourself out first before you go and approach this person. If you want to reconcile with them, that's your business. But I am getting like, there has to be some sort of balancing out within you, right? So this is kind of like that idea of like, can you be single ever? Or are you always jumping from relationship to relationship? It kind of feels like that. Like, you're always jumping from person to person to person. You can't ever really embrace that in-between time. And honestly, if you're having a hard time being single and you're just trying to choose anybody to like warm your bed, right? Then you're not on this person's level. Like, I'll be honest, because if you want to be ready for this Ten of Pentacles, if you want to be ready for like this true soulmate, then you have to be ready to be okay being alone. Like, you have to go with the time. The time right now is to be single. The time right now is to balance your own energies out. See, they're telling you, like, before you can even approach this person and put strength into them, you have to balance yourself out. Like, you have to get your shit together. And I don't care if you have a job. I don't care if like you pay your bills. It's a emotional temperance. It's a soul temperance. It's a balance of within. It has nothing to do with, I don't care, again, if you're like a rich person, it doesn't mean shit to me. Like, how are you, if I wanted to talk about your feelings, how are you? If we talk about ego, like, who are you? Do you even know who you are? Like, these are questions that you have to figure out before you try to approach this person. And I think that's why this scribe is coming up in reverse. It's like, it's not time for your desire. Like, your desire for them is great, and the love that you have for them is great, but if you don't balance your shit out and work your own shit out, you won't be ready for them. That's the truth. And I feel like whatever falling out you guys had maybe was due to an imbalance. So it's like, why approach this person in an imbalance again? You're just going to have the same result. So I think now is the real time to fix this, whatever's going on within you. And again, to embrace the in-between, to embrace like where you are right now. Instead of looking as like, wow, the universe is really fucking me and I'm so upset and nothing's fair. It's like, no. See, that's like a low vibe energy. And that's exactly what you shouldn't be in, especially when you want to approach somebody. Especially when I get we all go through like, bad times. But again, it's more about, your energy is more important than going to talk to them. Trust me. You balancing your energy out is more important than like trying to fix this relationship. Some of you guys are worried about time. I mean, again, it's all pointless unless you do the work on yourself. Okay, Scorpio? So I definitely see a potential for reunion just because we have such a strong soulmate bond here. But I also am getting like, there's no point in reunion and reconciliation if you yourself are still like a mess. If you yourself still have like issues, you know what I mean? Like, we all have problems. It's not like they ever, we can't, work all our issues out and be ready for a relationship. That's not how it works. But you're definitely coming up in these two energies tells me that there's still work to be done on your part before you approach them. Okay? Let's pull some advice for you, Scorpio. Yeah, I'm still getting it, Scorpio. I feel like everyone's mad at me. They're like, yo, I want to reconcile. Like, stop telling me no. Like, you know, even the feminine, I feel is like, well, I really want this person to come back into my life. I know, I get that, but this person's not ready. We have healing here twice. Healing wounds, healing wounds. You see what I'm saying? And we have upheaval. There's something here that this masculine energy has to go through before they can have some sort of reconciliation, before they can even imagine being connected to someone. Again, I know you guys don't see it maybe now, but it will be better for you guys in the future. You know, to have this 10 of Pentacles, to have stability in your life, to have something that's going to like really last a lifetime, to have that, you have to be yourself healed somewhat. Like, again, not completely, but healed to a point where you can like manage shit. You know, you don't want to run away from a relationship, or you don't want to fuck up a relationship, you know, once you have it. So how do you avoid things like that? You work on yourself. And with upheaval, I know this is not what you want to do. I know that you want to seek comfort with this person, but trust me, in the long run, it's better to heal. And then you have Joan of Arc, which is, you know, she's very powerful. I feel like you guys should look up the story of Joan of Arc. She's the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Exactly. The angels are like armoring you with this ability to do the shit that you need to do, to like face the light, to face what you need to face. I was getting with upheaval, like some of you guys might have addictions, like some of you guys might be codependent. And I feel like with that coming up, that's like a whole other set of issues. So that might be for like one person, but if you're struggling with like an addiction or some sort of, like, it's the way you cope. That's what I'm getting. It's some sort of way that you cope. And it's like, that's what's unhealthy, you know? And I think that's like driven by ego. So be careful. Somebody here, like the way that you cope with your pain might be unhealthy. And that's something that you need to heal. You need to heal your wounds so that you stop coping in that way. Does that make sense? And yeah, that's why I'm getting with the angels are trying to armor you so that you're ready to kind of face whatever you need to face within, so that you can balance yourself out, so you can have this reconciliation with this person that you really feel a strong soul bond to. So yeah, I love you, Scorpio. I really feel like you could do this. It's time to heal now. I know nobody wants to hear that shit. But that's just the reality, okay? I love you. I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.